What's going on, guys? Darian Matt here. Welcome to the video. It's currently Saturday, March 2nd, and we are about to hit a sick new workout. It's currently about 2:40 in the afternoon. I was actually spending all morning looking at vacation spots because I may be going away somewhere in April, so I am so excited about that. I've actually never been outside of Ontario. Back when I was in grade 8 for our graduation trip, we went to Ottawa to go see Parliament Hill and whatever. And on our way there, we actually stopped by and visited this like Indian sort of hut that was just in Quebec. So technically, I was like for like half an hour I was in Quebec, but that's, it doesn't even count. I've been stuck in Ontario for so long. I just can't wait to go somewhere. So still looking into that. My aunt's actually helping me out. She's a travel consultant, so bless her soul for that. And yeah, so once I actually have everything finalized, I will give you an announcement of where I actually am going and kind of what I plan to do there. It's going to be sick. But anyways, so for now, we are actually about to go and hit a shoulder and arm workout. In the past, what I've been doing is pull push leg or push pull leg, and what I'm actually going to try just starting this week actually is, so I'm going to be doing a pull day, a push day, and then a leg day, and then on the fourth day, which I'm doing today, it's going to be shoulders and arms. Tomorrow is going to be a rest day because I'm feeling dead and I just need a rest day right now, and then I'm going to come back and do back and chest, and then I'll do legs again, and then I will repeat that basically every 6 days. So I'm going to be doing 6 days on, 1 day off, which I have been doing for a while, but again, I'm going to see kind of how this feels, if it makes sense, if I like it. So again, it's all about experimenting. If I enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. If I hate it, I'll go back to doing something else. But anyways, we need to take some pre-workout right now, and then we're going to get ready for the gym. So let's go and do that. The actual pre-workout itself, which is EHP Labs RP Max. This is mango cooler flavor. So we're going to do 1 scoop of that. Then we got, again by EHP Labs, it's called Oxy Shred. We're going to do 1 scoop of this as well. And then also, because I don't really have a pump product per se, I do have this bulk citrulline malate. So I'm going to do 1 scoop of this as well, maybe 2. Again, all this really does is help promote blood flow to the muscles, which is what gives you kind of that sick pump. Boom. Bang. It's a flash and a bang. Boom. This citrulline malate, all it is, it's just doesn't really have any flavor to it. It's just really, really sour. So again, 1 scoop. Boom. 1 scoop of this is actually only 2.5 grams. The recommended dosage is anywhere between 6 to 8 grams. Now, usually for pre-workout, I like to use about 400 to 500 milliliters of water. So I don't know if you can see that there. That line, I hope so, is 400. It's recommended 15 to 20 minutes before you work out, but it also depends on your food intake, how your own body digests food and nutrients as well. So I like to do anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes before I work out. So we're gonna take it right now. We're going to put some socks on, and then we're gonna head to the gym and get started. So let's get it.
Zoned out with a blank stare, I'm looking into the future. Ain't nothing gon' hold us, put the devil to the side. Got an angel on my shoulder, and I'm like, hello, it's good to find me left on right. Mello, yeah, I like to keep it moving.
You're at the gym! Made workout is kicking in. I can feel it. So we're gonna go hit some shoulders, some triceps, some biceps, and yeah, so let's go do it. Friggin' hype.
What's up, guys? So I'm actually going to be taking you through the shoulder workout, just to let you know kind of what I was doing, what the thoughts were in my head at the time, basically how I like to train my shoulders. So again, this was the first time in a while where I actually started off with shoulders as my first movement, because I really do want to focus on growing my shoulders. So here we started off with just a couple warm-up sets, just using 95 pounds total, aiming for about 12 to 14 reps. Nothing too crazy, just want to get the blood pumping, get my body warmed up, things like that. That's why I kept my sweater on, just so I could get, warm shoulders and a warm body per se, and start a bit of a sweat. So after I do a couple warm-up sets, probably I did about, I think, 2 or 3 warm-up sets, I moved on to my working weight, and I was aiming for anywhere between 6 to 8 reps. So if you see here, I went up to 115, and I believe this was my second working set, and I managed to get 8 here. And again, since my goal overall is 6 to 8, I did want to go up again to do 135, because I actually went from 115 to 125 and then to 135. So here is where I actually took my sweater off, because I was getting pretty warm. I felt warmed up. I felt ready to go. So one thing to keep in mind while you're doing these is you want to make sure that you're pressing the bar directly above your head. You don't want to be pressing it out in front of you and utilizing your chest. So you want to make sure that you're squeezing both your glutes as well as your core, so that you have a stable base. And then as you press up, you're bringing your head forward so that the bar is coming directly over your head, as you can see, to utilize your shoulders as much as possible. So on this set, I actually got 6 reps, which was a new all-time PR for me, which is actually crazy. So I'm going to keep growing that to see kind of how we do. And then after 3 sets of barbell shoulder press, I moved on to 4 sets of dumbbell lateral raises, anywhere roughly between 12, at most I was going up to 14 reps. So here, when I do these, I don't like to go too crazy heavy. I like to stick around, 15, 17.5, 20 pounds, and just kind of go for reps and make sure that all the reps are clean. So as you bring them up, you want to make sure that you're actually using your shoulders to raise the weights. So you want to make sure that at the top of the movement, your elbows stay above your actual hands, so that you are using your lateral delts instead of your forearms when you lift them up. And then after we did those, again, 4 sets, because I think those are one of the best shoulder exercises overall for your side delts, I moved on to something I've never tried before, which is using the Smith machine for shrugs. And I actually really like this, because when just the bar path movement itself, it is kind of on a slight angle. So if you stand backwards in the rack, and then you just focus on pulling it up, it's almost like you're pulling the bar into you, but again, because it is on a rack, you can't pull it into you. So it is, going up and down. And when you're doing shrugs, you want to make sure that you're not rolling your shoulder blades back or forth or whatever. You want to make sure that you're coming directly up and down. And basically every time that you come up and squeeze at the top for that contraction, you want to make sure you want to focus on bringing your shoulders to your ears. So after we did 3 sets of that, we moved on to a dumbbell Arnold press, one of my favorite shoulder exercises. Basically, you want to get that rotation at the bottom to hit both the front delt as well as the side delt. So it's a bit of a variation from an actual dumbbell shoulder press. You are going to need to use a bit lighter weight here. But again, at the bottom, you want to make sure that you're fully stretching the front delt and, not using your forearms to the best of your ability. So those again, and then Coach G at the end there with the flex. And after that, we did, again, 3 sets, anywhere between 12 to 14 reps at most of the Arnold press. And then for our last shoulder movement, we went on to cable lateral raise, but we like to do these basically a bit of a slant. So I will grab the cable machine with my one arm and then lean over a bit. And as I bring these up, because it is on a slant, I don't like to go any higher than having my arm parallel to the floor, just because if you go any higher, then it starts to work your traps instead of your side delts. And again, the goal here is to work your side delts. So that's what we were doing. And then again, you start with your stronger side, and then go to your, you start with your weaker side, and then you go to your stronger side, and then just match the reps in order so that you don't get any imbalances. So we did that as a final movement. Those are killer, and then that was the end of the workout.
What's up, guys? Just finished the workout. We did 20 minutes of cardio afterwards as well. Again, because I am cutting at the moment, so trying to get the calorie deficit as much as I can while still getting in a lot of calories for food so that I don't lose weight too fast. And so we're gonna go home, get a quick protein shake in, but we're actually going out tonight to watch the hockey game. Toronto's playing Buffalo. So hopefully Jack Eichel doesn't friggin' swoop in and destroy us again. And then we're gonna get some food there as well, so stay tuned for that. What's up, guys? We just got home from the gym. Again, sick workout. We're just gonna get a bit of protein in now before we head out. So what I'm gonna be doing is right here, 1.5 scoops of the Isopep, which is, again, is a whey isolate. And since we are going out tonight, there are gonna be a lot of like what I like to call empty calories. So again, probably just like one drink, maybe if that. Some other food that's not going to be the most healthy food per se, you know, the most macro friendly food, but it's going to be delicious. And again, I don't do it every night, just once every couple weeks or whatever. So I'm just going to do, again, 1.5 scoop of this. What I like about whey isolate is that it's literally just pure protein almost. Per one serving, 30 grams, is only 0.5 grams of fat and 1 gram of carb. So it's pretty much all protein. And then again, when I go out later, it's mostly going to be carbs and fats. So I haven't eaten a lot today. It's been saving calories building up to this because I know I was going to go out later. So we're going to do that. It's going to be sick time. Let's go Toronto. Good morning, everybody. We are awake. We've officially teleported to the next morning. So I was gonna film last night what I was eating, but it was really loud there and just having a good time. So didn't get a chance to do that because you probably wouldn't have been able to hear me anyways. And after that, went to Dave & Buster's, got home at like 2:30 in the morning. That was the next day. So that's what happened. And now we're actually gonna weigh ourselves to end the video to kind of see where we're at in the cut. That's a new little weigh-in. We're going to come into our book here. So again, track your weights, guys, every single day. So we're gonna come here, and I've actually never been 198, whatever I said, 198.6 pounds. So as you can see, it started at 199.2, but then it went up, and then last time we left off, it was when I was at 202.2, and then we kind of went to 199. We kind of hovered around 199, 202, 201 a bit. I have been adding some cardio in. I've still been keeping my calories around 2,800. Some days probably up to 3,000. I've been dropping about half a pound to a pound per week, even though it's only been 2 weeks. So we're gonna see what happens from there. Anyways, I'm gonna make some coffee and head downstairs. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Just made some coffee, gonna do a bit of editing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Misty right now is just enjoying some breakfast, I guess you could call it. I guess it's breakfast or lunch, whatever. It's about noon. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, everything. Show it to your mom, your dad, your niece, your nephew, your uncle, your cousin, whoever needs some shoulder gains or whoever wants some shoulder gains. I really want to grow my shoulders. That's like one of my main focuses right now, even though I am cutting. So thank you very much, guys. Take care. And
don't you think it's perfect and the feeling's worth it when we're getting down, 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 down?